saying, Guy? You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
This one is up and good. And the Titans make it 17 all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. No to return this. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
A gain of 4 yards. Here we go. 1st down, Texans.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Going deep here for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! L'Jarius Sneed with the INT.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Cougar 19. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Ready?
1st down throw here for Ward. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big plays, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
It is caught left side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward lasers this one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. That's good for a gain of 5. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Okay, ready?
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Ward now. Finds his back. Tay'Shaun. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Titans have a 1st.
19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Playing with Tay'Shaun here out of the gun. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Ready.
Ward setting up to throw. Has it down close. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Ward off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. And I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches.
Roll.
Tay'Shaun goes the wrong way. He's going to lose several here. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point.
Good point.
One's out and cut on the right side. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here comes Tank Dell. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Now on the return, the Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Cut my team. Pass the 60. 60 Maverick.
One final shot before the half. Flush down out to his left. He's running with it. And he has this down to the 34. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defense gets crushed behind the line, and the ball Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans bring it back to even. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball is going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. That throw finds Okonkwo. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 here. Ward makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Go! 70 Lions! Let's go!
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And now they face 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Viking, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Again, Ward going to the air. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
On the jump.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
19 tight. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throw left side, complete. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So rather than try a tough 51-yarder, they're going for it on 4th down.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. He's got it, complete to Pickett. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
Working inside the red zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take the lead right away in half number 2. That one splits the uprights. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 24.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Mixon on the toss. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Finds him over the middle. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Firing quickly at the line, Daniels. And he's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That one gains 7. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
A gain of 7. First down, Houston.
On the carry, this is Mixon. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's got it to his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
It's a gain of 10. And the Texans...
A give. This is Mixon. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tarvarius Ward brings him down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anything.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. Hits the 20. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tennessee touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Noel to return this. Making some progress here. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Now the give to Mixon. And this hasn't been a common sign out of him tonight. But the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. And wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
A gain of 12 yards. First down.
Let's go now.
You just get the play off. The right side hauled in by Collins. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And now it's 3rd and short. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, when you're throwing the coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Looking quickly here. Daniels on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offensive line fast. Daniels back to throw. And then off to Mixon. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. Goes to the hurry up here.
First 19. 7 Pirates. 19.
On first down, here's Daniels. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense up to the line fast. Collins got it left side. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans now within 1 score in the 4th. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And he's looking to throw. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often. But tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball. And they know how to finish.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They'll start the drive with blue. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap now to Ward. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun will give it to Tay'Shaun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Cougar 19.
To the air with Ward. Completed over the middle. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
60 Bison. Go.
From the red zone now. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Not Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He still put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. No to return this. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go.
Judy now in motion left. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. To the sideline. Collins brings it in. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Rolling on first down. Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect to a tank down. And that'll bring up second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, kid, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Third down, Nixon gets it. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. Desperation time here. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now within one score in the fourth. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Now this could be the game right here. Down to score, they need to get this ball back. And the Titans are able to cover up the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Tay'Shaun, a first down carry. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. Tay'Shaun with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Titans lead by 15 now.
Texans 38.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Dell now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. 19 fight. 58.
To throw, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
19 Tiger, 19.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
It's fourth down.
19, right here. Cut 19, cut 19.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. One's caught. Judy has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Play action now with Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throwing catches, I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
It's a gain of 6.
Daniels.
First down, Houston.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
Loss of 6 yards. And it's
Throwing now. This connects with Schultz. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Mustang 19.
at the 13-yard line.
Cuddy. Got 50. Cuddy.
From the red zone on first. And he's brought down at the line. Houston calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Second and 10 once again from the 12-yard line. Daniels now. Buying some time right. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Come on, come on.
Slot man motioned over. Now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Man in motion here. One final shot here. And he'll get in. The two-point try successful. Now they trail by 7.
Texans 46. Miami's there and they kick off for Houston.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. The beginner's return from the 11. And a party shot delivered on that tackle, but doesn't matter. That's the end of this game. So this winds up a win for the Titans. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.
like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me.